Hey folks, welcome to Interpret Nation. On this video I'm going to talk about Jean Grey issue 1, and I'm going to try to interpret the imagery, the allegory, as something than just more than a comic book story. I'm going to talk about, in this video specifically, what the phoenix means. In further videos I'm going to talk about other images. I'm going to break down frames that actually echo what I'm saying about the allegorical content, and I'll break it all down. We'll have great discussions about it, I hope. But for this video we're going to talk about the phoenix and what I think the phoenix means. So if we look at what's happening with regards to the plot, the phoenix and Jean Grey, there's a little bit of history that you need to be aware of. Jean Grey is a X-Men, a member of a superhero sort of clan that has the she has the specific ability to move things with her mind. She has some kind of super psychic ability to read people's thoughts. She can even control their minds if they're susceptible to that part of her powers. But she has super mental abilities, is the point of this character. And with that amazing mental potential, of course there comes a potential for amazing threat through things like psychoses, schizophrenias, personality disorders. She, having a super psyche and super psychic abilities, will naturally also have super psychological problems. And in this case, I believe one way you could see the phoenix is that it is her super alter ego. It's literally her ego threatening to literally control her and take over her, like it is another personality she is trying to fight off, an actual arch enemy that is herself, her ego. Another way that you could look at the ego, you could look at the phoenix, is that it kind of, to me, chimes in to this idea of women's potential, and how we have through society sort of feared their potential and suppressed them because of dogmatic fears based on spirits, religiosities, made up nonsense things to suppress women's potential and cement them as degraded in society. This is a kind of a weird, non-existent spirit we cast on women in that sense. In the other sense, it is the tremendous fear we have had for women's massive power and potential as a fury, as a fire sort of force, consuming, potentially very dangerous, that needed to be suppressed in that way. But also an undying, never gone, ever present, cycling back to claim its power kind of force as well, like a phoenix. And I think we are now seeing in society this re-empowerment. We're beginning to see women presidents, we're beginning to see women leaders. Women are starting to aggressively stake down the territory that once belonged to men, like a phoenix coming into its power again. And the amazing thing is that the comic book sort of, in an inadvertent way, or possibly, obviously this is not inadvertent from Marvel's side, they're doing this very purposefully, but you could see it as the comic book itself being also this empowerment, this force, the phoenix lifting Jean Grey as a character, as a woman, to celebrate her womanhood. So the comic book is actually part of that phoenix force it is portraying, in a way. I think that's how you could read it. Anyway, that's all I wanted to cover in this video. I hope the rest of them, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you will enjoy the rest of them. Please click subscribe and let me know what you think of the video in the comments. Cheers!